Once, my master Ansem found an old system and made a copy of its master control program, and used it to serve his own ends. This is the original data of that system. Here, data can be copied. Memory can be changed and easily manipulated. Tron is a digital entity, so why would he be any different? He obeys the rules of this world. Sora, what about you?
Me?
Your heart, memories, your data, and your dreams. The bits and bytes that have made up your life so far. Can you say for sure they are not just copies of someone else's?
Yes! My memories and feelings belong to me!
You had better check.
What's up, cool people? My name's Matt. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Alrighty. So we're back to the grid with Sora and his spirit friend, teammates, whatever you want to call them. Which, speaking of the spirits, I just recently figured out that, yes, having a third one in your party does do something, kind of, but you basically have to swap between the spirits in order to get full use of the third one. I also leveled up Link abilities so much that I skipped right ahead to Cura, having barely used Cure at all with Sora. Okay, now which way am I supposed to go? Just kind of spat me out here after the last cutscene. Any other treasures I might be missing? Yep, there's one. Not that I necessarily need to get all of that right now. Need to board the... Okay. So I need to get on this. Head for the docks. Yes.
Let's go!
Oh yeah. Big ol' stompy attack. Ow.
There. Yeah. Freeze. Hey. Yeah. Fine.
Treasure. What do we got? A balloon.
Back off. Hey.
And another enemy.
Back off. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
And more treasure.
Yeah. Ha.
Oh, there's a save point here too. Eh. I just recently saved. I don't think I really need to right now. Also, is it possible to pick the wrong Solar Sailor? Make your way to the first car.
There. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Ha. Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
There we go.
Ha. Hey. Yeah. Ha.
Alright. What do we got here? Prize box. Sure, why not? Confetti candy. Ouch.
Hey. Ha. Ha. Fire. Heal.
So, for example, if I go like this, I have now swapped the spirits in my party.
Back off. Hey. Yeah.
What up? I'm like, that would be a real convenient spot to put a treasure there. But no. There is not one. Okay. There we go. That makes a little more sense now. Ow. Auto destruct. Kaboom. I don't see much that way. I'm guessing I should go this way. Although I guess I could have gotten there by using one of the other paths. Hey! Stop it.
Freeze.
That's the thing I meant to do, not use freeze. There we go. Auto destruct. Okay, it's gone now.
Ha.
Alright, what do we got? Switch target. You fight other things now.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go. They really do lean into you using the reality shift a lot.
Heal.
Okay, now I'm on top of all of this. Which I would think means it shouldn't be too difficult to get to the first car. Get rid of that so it's not going to bother me.
There. Freeze. Yeah.
Oh yeah, moving spark. Kaboom! Be gone! There, we got a noble figment.
Ha. Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah.
Like when it attacks rapidly like that. First of all, there's no indication of it doing that. Second, it doesn't really give me any ability to react to it. It's like I dodge the first shot and then I get hit. Doubling. These guys. I like fighting these guys because I can throw them around.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Ha. Heal.
I guess I'll heal.
Back off. There.
What could I get from this guy? Switch target. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, if I get rid of like the only other target available, then it's not going to do much, is it? Hello. Uh-huh. Defeat all the spirits. Land at least 10 attacks while linked. What do you mean while linked?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa!
Go on. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Heal. Back.
That was close.
Ha. Freeze. Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
it means using one of the like link abilities. Which I definitely was not ready to do any of. But hey, at least I completed the base challenge there.
Yeah.
Doubling.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah. Ha ha.
Ow.
Yeah.
But not that bad, actually.
Back off. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Freeze.
That missed.
Fire.
That did not. Seemingly. Nope. Treasure. I want the treasure. There we go. Potion. Okay. Not a really big deal to me, but whatever. I'm like, should I be going over there? I guess that just allows me to skip this part. Which means I could skip a little fighting if I wanted to.
Together.
Hey! It's like getting to use the yarn ball from Birth by Sleep. How long does it stay active? Alright, I'm gonna swap you out now.
Ha.
See, now that I know about the swapping of the spirits, I plan to make much greater use of all of that. More treasure. Nice drinking cone. I was expecting enemies, but there were none. Right there. Treasure. Lots of treasure. High potion.
There. Freeze. Ha. Hey. Yeah.
Okay. I don't really like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Back off. Ha. Back off.
What the heck is going on? What am I getting hit by so much?
Fine. Heal.
And I think I might now, like, just be catching Sora up to where Riku was when last I left him. Ooh, friendship portal.
Let's go.
Just casual comment, no big deal.
Let's go.
Oh, come on, really? I'm like, it's only gonna let me hit it once?
Hey, yeah, ha. Hey, yeah. Ha ha. Ha, there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't know. Ooh, hello. There's a save point and a shop. That's a decent indication that maybe, yeah. Maybe that is where I should go. Examine... Yes, we'll take the elevator.
You sure we'll find Tron's source code here?
It's not here. Maybe CLU has it with him. Sora, let's look elsewhere.
All right. Huh? Oh. Wait, Cora. Let me talk to Rinsler. A little heart-to-heart might jog his memory.
He's a program, Sora. Programs don't have hearts.
That's not true. The Tron I remember, he had something. Hey, you used to be called Tron, right? CLU did something to you to mess with your memory. You're a little confused, but that's okay. Come on, remember, Tron.
Nope. Oh, come on, you didn't have your Keyblade at the ready for that? Really, Sora?
I don't think Rinsler is quite the friend you remember.
He just needs time, that's all. Cora! Tron, don't!
So that explains what happened to Quora. That, you know, we saw
That's
her
what
pretty
we
much
do.
lifeless
The
looking
most precious memories in the back of our minds where they're safe.
while playing as Riku.
Or in your case, the most precious hearts?
Not you again!
The memory and heart are tightly linked.
Xemnas!
Rub a few memories together, and you get a spark of emotion, a feeling. But in a digital world, memory does not work like that. Nothing is ever felt. You can hold 1,000, 1,000,000 times the information, but there is still no heart with which to parse it. Once, my master Ansem found an old system and made a copy of its master control program and used it to serve his own ends. This is the original data of that system. Here, data can be copied. Memory can be changed and easily manipulated. Tron is a digital entity, so why would he be any different? He obeys the rules of this world. Sora, what about you?
Me?
Your heart, memories, your data, and your dreams. The bits and bytes that have made up your life so far. Can you say for sure they are not just copies of someone else's?
Yes! My memories and feelings belong to me!
You had better check. Make certain the box's contents match what's on the label.
I'm sorry.
Since you have
Wording it like that seems, yeah, I don't know, it just makes me think of my work.
Chosen for what?
You think this is the realm of dreams, but there you are mistaken. Data does not dream, cannot dream. This world is real. You haven't the slightest idea where you are. That you have already wandered off the path.
What do you mean?
So, I'm trying to figure out what exactly Xehanort's attempting to do here.
What in the world?
Is he just, like, taking advantage of the situation to, like, try and manipulate
Greetings,
Sora?
I've been waiting.
Who are you?
Gain control of him
I
in
am
another way?
So it was you. You're the guy who turned Tron into Rinsler.
Correct. I had to repurpose his code.
Well, unrepurpose it.
Yes. Under the right parameters, I might.
Huh?
You have a little item called a Keyblade. It can open any lock, isn't that right? Hand it over, and I'll change Rinsler back into Tron.
The Keyblade? I can't. This is what lights the darkness. A chance to make everyone happy.
Ha! Flawed reasoning. I'll have to take it by force.
Tron, why can't I get through to you?
Fight, Sora!
Cora, you're okay. I can't believe it.
Yes, I think Tron heard you. Long enough for me to escape. You can do it. You can get through to him. Sora, you have to fight him.
But Cora, how can I?
You have that key. It will bring him to his senses.
I'll try.
Ooh.
Let's
So
go.
we get a boss
Tron.
battle kind of thing here? So I hope that the drop doesn't end smack dab in the middle of it.
Ha! There. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Perfect time to use something like this, right? Well, if I can even get near the guy. Which I didn't exactly do very much of. What the? Oh, jeez. Oh, this, I do not like this. not only is everything upside down, but it's like the controls are kind of backwards. At least the directional controls. At least I can still get away and try to heal. Okay, back to normal gravity. Okay. Healing is good. Yeah, counterattacking seems like it could be really helpful in this situation. I tried. Can I seriously, like, not block that at all? That's totally lame if that's the case. Drop's pretty close to ending. Let me at least try to make sure I'm in a decent health spot when that happens, or not. Yeah, that's no problem. Just get me hit by a bunch of attacks. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that's going to be a heck of a thing to drop back in on. Alright, might as well. Might as well get all that with the next drop. Okay, so now we're back to Riku. Oh, come on. Did it get too much of a scan on me? Was that the issue? Alright, reality shift. There. Go fight something else. I guess I'm kind of about to get to that same spot with Riku now. At least I think I am. Doggone it. Okay, that clears all those enemies out. Treasure. Maybe I don't need to go the other way. So I think this was the way I went with Sora to get to where he currently is. Oh, come on. Alright. Took a couple seconds, but eventually that went pretty well. There we go. Treasure. Nope. Let me down. 2 treasures. Boom. Okay, yeah, I remember going through, you know, an area like this as Sora. Ow. Jeez, Lou. Like, let me do some stuff. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna go to where the save point is right away this time. What is this? Battle portal. Defeat all the spirits. Achieve victory without using Y commands. Huh. Well, that's just the bonus objective. Doesn't say I can't use slow motion. Haha! Yeah, that was the way to do that, alright. Got a fleeting figment and a royal cake. Yo, hello. Hold up. I can do a reality shift on this? Hold up. Talk on it. Transport. So that... Oh, that turns it into a thing that could actually, like, get me to other places? Huh. Ready to go. Hold up, not yet. Because that might actually be what advances story stuff, now that I think about it. Comes later, I guess. See, okay, so I can examine that. No, let's not take the elevator. Let's see where this leads first. So maybe not all of the laser shooting things do that. Did it just bring me out back at the start of the... No, there's treasure. Okay. Okay, it seems like that took me to a couple of treasures, and that's about it. But, hey, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Gravity Strike. I wonder, but not enough to actually equip it, like, now. Okay. Now I'll take the elevator. Okay, this is where they were looking for Tron's source code and didn't find it. That wasn't particularly helpful in that moment. Okay. Cutscene.
Sam, go! Oh.
Yeah, interesting. They show usage.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
To the flight deck.
But Clue will
They
be
show
here
flow
any
motion
minute.
in
We'll
use
never make it.
Don't worry. Riku's here
during
to
the
help.
cutscene. I'm like, at what point in relation to Sora's battle are we at right now? Make your way to the portal.
Yeah.
But they're talking about, you know, like the portal as it relates to this world. Not like this portal thing right in front of me here. Battle portal. Block at least 3 enemy attacks. Okay. I should be able to do that pretty easily. Okay, challenge complete. Good grief.
Take this. You're done. Yeah. Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
Also, I maybe should be trying a little harder to use flow motion attacks. Those seem to be a bit overpowered relative to other things. Oh, wait. I see treasure. I want treasure. I got treasure. Kablam.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Ha. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that stuff is bad. Need to get away from it. Hang on. Cure. There we go.
Gotcha.
That's not what I meant to do.
Gotcha.
Still not what I meant to do. There we go. Reality shift. I could have had it switch targets. That might have made things too easy, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Great.
There we go. Switch target. Let's see what it does.
Heal.
Doesn't seem to be doing much of anything, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, in that case, we'll get it to auto-destruct. Or not. Super hacker. Activate all code break commands. Doggone it. I keep pressing the wrong button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Auto-destruct. Come on. There. It took a little while for it to actually want to do that sometimes.
You're done. Ha. Take this. Green. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Huh.
Gotcha. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
There's actually like kind of some water themes to my attacks now.
Come on. Yeah.
I mean, that's not surprising with it being called Wave Surfer. Just find it interesting.
Take this.
Okay, are we done? I think we're done fighting. For now. Oh, jeez. That gives me flow motion stuff? Didn't expect that. Ow. Okay, we good now?
Heal.
Really quick, I should check my ability links. I can do a little more with it later. You know, like, in between recordings. Saving!
This is mine. Had a feeling you'd be here.
You! You promised that we would change the world, together! You broke your promise. I took the system to its maximum potential. And now, you see the applications at my disposal.
I don't believe it.
You can leave this one to me.
Yeah, that is kind of what Riku's doing. The Commantis. And like, I'm expecting attacks at some point. Haven't seen many so far, but I doubt Sleep Row's gonna do much to it. Whoa, hello. Use reality shift. Energy jammer? Again, reality shift. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, so there's an outer ring to potentially use flow motion. But if you get too close to the outer ring, whoa, jeez, what was that? Seems like if you get too close to the outer ring, it is sort of inclined to do that whole rotating attack thing.
Take this.
Ow.
Take this. Fire. Heal. Yeah.
Ready shift. Nope. Okay. I imagine if I don't use the reality shift there, it does some, like, seriously powerful attacks and stuff. Energy jammer. Keeps putting me on the outer ring, letting me do flow motion stuff. Like, come on. I'm like, how do I finish this thing off? I guess I have to do it with this. Nope. There we go. Okay. So I guess that's going to result in Riku getting slightly ahead of Sora again.
I created the perfect system.
The thing about perfection is that it's unknowable. It's impossible. But it's also right in front of us, all the time. You wouldn't know that because I didn't when I created you. I'm sorry, CLU. I'm sorry.
Just friggin' Spartan kicks the dude.
Go!
CLU! Remember what you came for!
No. No.
Why?
He's my son.
Go!
Dad!
Sam! It's time!
No!
Sam, it's what he wants.
I'm not leaving you!
Take her!
And Riku's just kind of there.
Yes!
Goodbye, kiddo.
Don't even think about it.
Where did this come from? Okay. Giant explosion type thing, and Riku just stands there. So I gather that was Sam, like,
Portal is gone.
escaping to the
These gates that connect
the
worlds.
human world, we'll say,
Maybe when we pass through them,
or the user world. User world is the terminology they would use.
and it's not over. There are more trials ahead we have to overcome. But we'll be ready, Sora.
Dual disc. Keyblade that provides an extra boost in strength and makes it easier to land critical hits. Is that going to be in exchange for magic? Unlocked Flick Rush Digital Cup. Oh yeah, Flick Rush, that's a thing. Hold up, combat level is 18 for that now? It was only 14 just a moment ago. Huh. Should I do the dive for this one yet? Honestly, that seems like a really good spot to stop the recording. Alright, so we're mostly done with Tron's World, aka the Grid, now. I still find it interesting. I mean, of course, Sora recognizes it. And I guess Riku hadn't been in any sort of world like that, so he doesn't. But we're mostly done with it now. Riku's all the way through. And I actually think, especially if it's going to use up some of the drop time, I might actually, like, take the opportunity with Riku to do the one mini game thing that it mentioned needing 3 spirits for. Which I just now figured out how that all works and how you're supposed to switch between them to utilize all 3 that you got in the party. But anyway, so, I don't know, maybe we'll resync Sora and Riku's timelines more in line with what they're supposed to be soon. I don't know. I may, at some point in the not too distant future, like, actually go back, find some of the chests that I've been missing, and, you know, do that in between recordings, and I'll just have to let you know what I do. But anyway, okay, as always, like and share if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel to get updates when I post new videos. Make sure you look down in the description for links to social media pages and all sorts of good stuff, like my supporter page, my Discord server, all sorts of different ways to interact with what I'm doing online. And then, of course, leave your thoughts and questions down in the comment section below all that. So that's going to do it for now. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you soon for another video, but whatever the case is, until next time, stay cool, people.